welcome to the YouTube. So on this, I'm just going to take you through like little things that I do day to day and just give you a bit of an insight into how I train, how I live, how I go about things. So today, what we've got is a threshold running session. So it's going to be tough. At the minute, I've got Glasgow HYROX in a week on Sunday. So today it's Tuesday, the 4th of March. So a week on Sunday, we've got Glasgow HYROX. In this one, I'm doing a doubles. So I'm doing a doubles with Tom. So compared to the last two that I've done, they've both been singles. So I'm actually really looking forward to not doing a singles and to doing a doubles. Off the back of that, I've then got pro HYROX in my first pro level HYROX in Riga on the 31st of May. So like that's the big one. Obviously got this doubles coming up now. So the way that the training's looking at the minute. So we've basically spent a load of time from Manchester just building up volume. And now it's going to be about intensification phase. So we've spent a good few weeks building up volume inside of our sessions, building up the running distance, building up the amount of load that we're taking onto the body. And now these last 2 weeks before an event, it's just about keeping us at this level. So these sessions that I've been doing, these threshold sessions, I've seen a massive difference in my running overall. Last few weeks or so, I've had a few hamstring injuries, a few niggles, which have got in the way of these sessions. And ultimately my whole training as a whole, which has been a bit rubbish because it's the first time I've actually only been injured since finishing football. But we've managed it well. So yeah, we're going to go into today's session. So now we're down at Queensway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the warm-up, how that's going to look. It's the same sort of warm-up I do for every single running session. So we'll get into it. So we've just done a warm-up, so just done a bit of hip flexors, just getting everything nice and lubed up, and then we've gone into a 6-minute steady run just to get the heart rate up to make sure we're primed and ready for what's coming. So the main session is we're going to do 4 sets of 10 minutes at roundabout threshold pace. The aim is with each set of 4, you've got to try and go quicker every time. So you've got to try and cover more distance with every single one. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be very hard. It all depends on how I structure this first run. So I'm going to aim for about a 350 minute kilometre pace throughout and then see if we can stick to that. What I'm going to try and do is pick the phone up as I'm in my rest to fill you in with how the rest of it's going, because the rest is just a light jog. So I'll have to do that as I'm running around. So we've got the first run done. I average about 2,530 meters. It felt a lot harder than I thought it would, and my pace was a bit slower than I wanted it to be. This is going to be absolutely disgusting. So that's the second interval done. I got 2:5:40 on it. So it is longer, it's faster, little 1%, but we'll take it. These next two now are going to absolutely kill me. This is where you really start the self-talk and why you want to do this and where you want to go. Because, yeah, this is going to be hard. Wish me luck. So that one just gone. We banged out 2:5:80. So we've gone 2:5:30, 2:5:60, 2:5:80. This is, got one more to try and beat that. Yes guys, so session done. Let's see how we got on. So the aim was, you've got 4 10-minute runs at threshold pace. In between that you jog for 2 minutes, but every single 10 minutes has got to be faster than the last one. So basically you just got to cover more distance in each one. Honestly, it was so hard. At the start of the session, like my legs were just, they didn't feel great. Like I ran 19k on Sunday, which was 2 days before today. And then I did a 60-minute session yesterday on the ergs. I spent 60 minutes on the bike erg and the ski in zone 2, which was nice to flush everything out. So that was playing on my mind in that first 10 minutes. It was messing with my head a little bit. I thought, yeah, maybe I should just take what I can from this session and just leave it and park it there. But there's always that other voice that talks to you. So I got around to listening to him in the end. But if we look at the splits now, so the first split, the first 10-minute split was 2,530 meters. The second 10-minute split was 2,560 meters. The third, 2,580 meters, and the last one was 2,610 meters. So the job got done, it got carried out well. Honestly, it was hard from the first run. It was really hard. Like I couldn't really like get into flow with my running. I feel like sometimes you do a run and your body just like takes you a little bit. Like today, I felt every single step. Then it's funny because I did a session 2 weeks ago similar to this one and I struggled the whole way through, absolutely hated it. I did a session last week and I felt really good, and then today I felt not good, but I've still got a good, well, I've got the job done to what I wanted to do. So I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Like the one thing that matters over anything else is, you know, you can only be as honest as the effort that you put in. You can only be as frustrated as the effort that you've put in. Like we have guys talk about like, oh, you know, basing their success on if they've lost weight this week or whatever. But really, like, success doesn't come down to losing weight or not losing weight or winning a race or whatever. It comes down to the person that you become through the day-to-day, through the mundane, through the actions, through driving to the gym, through pushing through that session. You win through your actions, not through the result. And I always like to chase that as much as I can through my day-to-day, through how I go about things. And sometimes it may not go to plan, but today it certainly did. So we're a week and a half from HYROX Glasgow's Tuesday today. It's a week on Sunday. Really looking forward to it. We've got 2 win from within lads doing it as well. So their first one, it's going to be quality. It's going to be so good. But listen, guys, I'll catch you in the next episode. I know this one was a bit rough and ready. It's funny because when you're trying to use a drone, on a track with other people, you look a bit mad, especially when you got your top off. But what can you do? What can you do? It's all part of the game. Right, guys, see you in the next video. And please, if you can, subscribe. And yeah, see you soon.